Everything you've been told about salt is a lie. They told you it was the enemy of the soil. They told you that if the sea touched your crops, they would wither and die. They told you to buy their synthetic powders, their petroleum-based sprays, and their patented minerals. But look at the ocean. The ocean is the most nutrient-dense environment on Earth. It holds the perfect blueprint for life. Every single element on the periodic table, 92 life-giving minerals, exists in perfect balance within seawater. And yet, our modern food is a hollow shell of what it once was. We are starving in a world of plenty. Our soil has been mined of everything but the basics. But a forgotten genius in 1904 discovered a secret so powerful it could have ended the fertilizer industry before it even began. He called it ocean plasma, and today, we're taking it back. In the early 20th century, a French biologist named René Quinton made a claim that shocked the scientific elite. He proposed that our internal environment, the fluid surrounding our cells, is virtually identical to the mineral composition of the sea. We don't just come from the ocean, we are the ocean. To prove his theory, Quinton performed a series of impossible experiments. He drained the blood of a dog and replaced it with isotonic seawater. Within days, the dog didn't just survive, it thrived with more energy than before. He opened seawater clinics across Europe, saving thousands of children from the cholera and tuberculosis that were ravaging the continent. But the true miracle happened when he turned his attention to the land. Quinton realized that the reason our ancestors never dealt with modern plant diseases was because the Earth's minerals hadn't been depleted yet. He began using diluted seawater on crops, producing vegetables that were twice the size, disease-resistant, and packed with a mineral profile that modern science can't replicate in a lab. So, why haven't you heard of René Quinton? Why isn't every farmer at the beach with a bucket? The answer is as old as greed itself. You cannot patent the ocean. Following World War II, the chemical industry needed a new market for their leftover ammonium nitrate. They rebranded it as NPK fertilizer, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, the three pillars of the Green Revolution. It was a brilliant marketing trick. They gave plants just enough to grow fast and look green, but they left out the other 89 minerals required for human health. A plant grown on NPK is like a human living on sugar and caffeine. It looks fine, but its immune system is non-existent. This hollow food created $1 billion opportunity for the pesticide industry to save the weak crops and $1 trillion opportunity for the pharmaceutical industry to treat the mineral-deficient humans who eat them. They didn't just bury the ocean's secret, they built a cage around the food supply. Let's talk about the biology they don't want you to understand. When you apply diluted seawater to soil, something called biological transmutation occurs. The plant doesn't just eat the salt, it utilizes the full spectrum of trace elements, gold, silver, zinc, magnesium, and 88 others to build complex enzymes. Modern NPK fertilizer actually blocks the uptake of trace minerals, but the ocean's minerals are in a pre-digested ionic state, made bioavailable by billions of years of phytoplankton activity. Dr. Maynard Murray, another erased scientist, proved that seawater-fed crops produce their own natural antibiotics. Pests like aphids and beetles literally cannot digest the high-sugar, high-mineral sap of a sea-fed plant. They leave your garden alone because you've made it poisonous to weakness. To reclaim your food, you must go back to the source, but there is a protocol. You cannot simply pour salt water on your tomatoes. That is a death sentence. To unlock the ocean's blood, you must follow the 1 to 30 rule. Step 1. Collection. Find a clean shoreline away from industrial runoff. Harvest your water when the tide is coming in. This is when the mineral density is at its peak. Step 2. The dilution. The ocean is hypertonic, too concentrated for land plants. We must make it isotonic. Mix 1 part seawater with 30 parts freshwater. This creates a solution that mimics the mineral concentration of human blood and plant sap perfectly. Step 3. The application.
Use this ocean blood as a foliar spray once every 2 weeks. The stomata on the leaves will drink the minerals directly, bypassing the tired, depleted soil. For root health, soak the ground once a month. You are not just watering your plants, you are remineralizing the very foundations of your life. The grocery store is a trap, the supply chain is a thread, and the fertilizer industry is a shackle. But the ocean is free. It is the one resource they can never truly regulate, never truly tax, and never truly take away. When you feed your family from a garden grown with the blood of the ocean, you are no longer a customer. You are no longer a patient. You are a sovereign being, sustained by the same ancient wisdom that has kept life thriving for 4 billion years. The secret is hiding in plain sight.